Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Showground Stadium. You join us for this Big Bash match between the Sydney Sixers and the Brisbane Heat. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones.
Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy in the early overs. Got to be a great chance for some cheap wickets.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Big edge. Where's that going? Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. That's their best ball, top shelf.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming into bat at number 3 for the Brisbane Heat.
Great shot through the gap. Ten runs added there. The Heat are 10 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Drilled that one away. Got that away nicely.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. 9 runs added there. The Heat, 19 for 1.
They're setting themselves for a big power play.
Dorcious from the south end. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Wow, that's missed a lot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? The Sixers having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Smacks that away through the gap. Drives into the covers. That looks like it's going all the way.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Labuschagne has gotten the... The big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh my, that's racing away. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The Sixers managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
That ends an amazing power play. Stacks of runs. They should be looking at 200 at least.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot through the gap. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Heat are 42 for 1.
Batters have been roped in a tad that over. Still going at a good clip, though.
Going with spin now.
New bowler into the attack for the Sydney Sixers.
Drilled that one away. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beats the field with a great shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Missed it. That was a chance. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Abbott from the south end.
Labuschagne watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Straight to the fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot through the gap. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Enriquez, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Enriquez, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Out! What a screamer.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. No. Terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. The Heat are 67 for 3. Davies, the left armour, is the new bowler from the north end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Davies has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Enriquez from the south end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Got that away nicely. Eight runs added there. The Heat are 80 for 3. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot, but straight to gully. 7 runs added in that over. The Heat are 87 for 3. Manenti back on now. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Good fielding out in the boundary. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Caught, and that's stuck.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Heat are 96 for 4. Edwards from the north end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the edge. The Sixers with a massive shout. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
Now, 1 for 5.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, great shot.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Goes over the top with that shot.
Great shot. A little bit in the air, but one bounce and a 4. Maybe a little lucky not to find the fielder.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Massive outside edge. The Sixers needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
Nisa watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Enriquez, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Dorcius back into the attack.
For the Sydney Sixers.
Smacks that away through the gap. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
10 runs added in that over. The Heat are 133 for 5. Abbott, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
The Sydney Sixers.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Walter watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Finds the edge. 8 runs added there. The Heat are 141 for 5. Dorcius from the south end. Edged it. Nisa staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Drilled that one away. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Misses everything. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. The Heat are 145 for 6. Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Walter muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Abbott with a huge appeal. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Great shot through the gap. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The sixes are 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Johnson from the north end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Poor shot, really lucky. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over. 4 off it. The Sixers are 13 for 1. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Brilliant diving stop. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading. Doesn't worry about going down the ground with a 4 square of the wicket.
Smacks that away through the gap. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The Heat managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Perfectly timed. Cuts that off well in the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. 6 runs added in the over. The Sixers are 30 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Couldn't get it through the field. No. Terrible shot. To the fielder. And gone. Brilliant catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Is the new batter at number 4 for the Sydney Sixers.
That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. The Sixers are 31 for 2. Nisa, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. 10 runs added there. The Sixers are 41 for 3. Swepson from the south end. Beats the field with a great shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Gone, nowhere near making it. That's out.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Yes. Ball down.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Yeah. Keeper.
Edwards taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 5 runs added in that over. The Sixers are 46 for 4.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Misses everything. Wow, that's missed a lot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nearly gets the edge. Nisa with a great delivery there.
Yeah.
End of the over. 3 off it. The Sixers are 49 for 4.
Waiting. Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Good pick up. Big chance. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Beautiful take. Caught and bowled.
The player
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Smacks that away through the gap. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Kuhnemann, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the north end. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Khawaja, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Trouble. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything.
Yep.
Beats the field with a great shot. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Great commitment.
Catch it.
Ah, fantastic catch. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
Oh, nice bowling.
Swepson, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Is the new batter at number 11. Please give him a warm welcome.
Drilled that one away.
Bowler, bowler.
Good pick up, big chance.
Wait.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Over. The sixes are 64 for 9. Kuhnemann from the north end.
Three. Nice.
Wait.
Keeper. Shit.
Gone. Great catch. Safe pair of hands to get the win.
The Heat get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing